In this tutorial, we're going to create a complete course, using the MooTube course format. This is the course that we're going to build. It's a traditional blended course with face-to-face component and asynchronous activities that the student will have to complete in group online. The course is divided into 7 sections. You have the introduction, A for analysis, D for design, and another D for development, I for implementation, E for evaluation. So these are the 5 stages of the AD model for instructional design. And finally, we have the conclusion with some tests. And on the course information panel, I have attendance and certificate module. So when the students complete the whole course, they should be able to claim a certificate here. And this is where they can see their attendance. Again, this is the blended course. So we have the face-to-face component in which attendance is taken, right? And in each section, so we have this course objective here, description of the course objective. And then we have resources, reading resources. Here it includes the lecture slide from the face-to-face session, and then additional reading. And there is another subsection for tasks that the students are supposed to complete. So some tasks are face-to-face, meaning students are supposed to complete in class, in group, or individually. And some activities are supposed to be completed online, in group, asynchronously. Okay, some sections are very similar, the same structure, except for development. It's a little bit different because there are a lot of resources that we want to show to the students as they learn to develop the course content. So this is a great example how you can use interactive video in your course. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be building in this tutorial. Also, each section is restricted. In order to access one section, you have to complete certain activities in the previous section. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new course. ID 101, the course image, MooTube, and I need 7. The first thing I want to do is setting up this course info panel. For the announcement, I'm going to hide from the course page, but it's still accessible by this link, right? And then going to add the instructor block here, course contact block, progress, and the remaining time. Go to setting, select course contacts, enrollment period, grade and XP. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as is now, taught by. Dates 30th of June. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, so we have the block, the course contact block, progress for course progress, grade and XP, the remaining time. For course rating, this rating, it's actually a block, a tool that we install. It's not part of MooTube. So if you install a course rating tool, then you should be able to set it up here as well. If you want to hide, it's okay. You can go to settings. And then normally you can hide in the other fields here. Choose course rating disable. Announcement, attendance, and certificate. Let's set up an attendant. So to add a module before or after another module, you can right click on the module or the activity and then choose insert module after. Also keep in mind that it's still possible to edit the course using this edit mode. So if you prefer to use this traditional or the default course editing method, you can do so. If you think it's quicker, feel free to switch on this edit mode and edit it that way. But in this tutorial, I'll try to show you the different methods to edit the course content. All right. Again, if you want to add a module after this one, right click and then insert module after. We want to add attendance. Okay, attendance. And then save and return to course. And then a certificate. Okay, let's put a restriction on this certificate. It's only accessible if a student, say, get 80+% in the total grade. So I can use restrict access here. Grade, total grade must be greater or equal to 80%. And save and return. Okay, the course panel is complete. This is what we want. Let's set up this content, the content for each section. Okay, let's handle this course, this card image. Right click, format, It's introduction. Introduction. And description. This is the description. I'm gonna go copy the whole thing. And I'm gonna use this component. This one. One thing I don't like about component is that there is too much space at the top and below the card. So what I normally do, I go to source code and then remove some item, and here I put this bootstrap selector and by 0, a margin vertical 0, and then click save and save changes. Right, there you go. And if you look here, the titles are on the card, so we want to do the same. So we can go to format and then show title on card, right? And then save. Great. Let's add the image here. All right, and I click save changes. Again, if I go back, now it's only 113 kilobyte. That is introduction. Okay, looks like we are not using the number. Okay, we are not using section number. So we will do the same here. And check section number. Great, and rename it to 1, like this. And then we can go ahead and add content in this section. So the first one is course introduction. Add module bottom. That is a page. Course introduction. Okay, so I have this Canva, the design, Canva slide that I embed, and student can interact with this slide. Let's do that. Okay, so this is the URL of my design. Click insert, and then completion condition, manual completion, save and return. You notice that this icon is larger than the one that I'm using now. So I'm going to change the icon size as well. Okay, great. Pre-test. It's a quiz, so you can do the same. So I want to add a quiz after this. You can right click and then insert module after, and then choose quiz. Pre-test. Okay. Completion. Receive a grade. All right, and then saved and return to course. I'm not going to show you how to add questions to the quiz. It's the same process. It's not related to MooTube, so I won't cover that part. Now let's add two subsections here. Want to add a subsection after this. So to move, if you want to rearrange the activity, you can move here like this, move up, down, or to the bottom like this. You can also cut and paste as well. So that is one way to move. Okay, so let's add a subsection. We're going to call it reading resources with the emoji. Great. Default section type. As you can see here, this section is not collapsible. So we need to change here to never collapse. And then save changes. Great. And then I'm gonna duplicate this section and rename it to task. Okay, lecture slide, chapter 1. Okay, so this is similar to course introduction. It's just the title and the content is different. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it in the reading resources. Right, paste inside, and I can rename it to what's this called? Lecture slide, chapter 1. Great, and then I can go in and change the content. Save and return. Okay, now these are PDF files that I have on my computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop those files to this subsection. Let's go to my file somewhere. This one. Okay, and then I can rearrange the order. Great. Here the files are indented. We're gonna do the same. So I can select multiple module, and then there are these bulk actions that you can use. We have copy, cut. This is related to visibility. This is how you can set the activity to be displayed as pop-up or just a normal page, outdent, indent, and you can also group the activity into subsection as well. And finally, this is where you can delete the activities or the modules. Okay, so what we want to do is to indent. So I'm going to click indent. There you go. Task, reflection, and this is the quiz. Okay, I'm gonna copy this one here and paste inside. I'm gonna call it reflection, and then I can go in and edit the content, which I'm not going to show you now because it's the same thing, right? And then this is another quiz activity. So instead of creating the same activity, I can just copy this activity from this course and put it in here, right? So let's do that. I'm gonna copy this one and then come here and paste it after this module. Great. So now we finished the first section. Since the second section is very similar to the first one, right? We have reading resources and then some activity and the introduction at the top. So are we going to copy this one, duplicate, right, and rename it to 2A4 analysis, and then we can change the description. And the image. Okay, going to delete this activity. Reading resources. Slides for chapter 2. So the process is the same. Right? Because the structure is the same. You can drag and drop the files here and then set up the activity as I showed you earlier. So because it's the same, I'm going to copy the whole thing to this one. Copy. Paste subsection. The same for this one. Oop. Copy the wrong one. Copy. And then paste subsection after. Right. You can also copy the whole section. Right. For example, I want to copy the whole design section here. Copy and then go to the destination course. I'm gonna paste it after this section. So right click on this section and then paste topic after. Now I have the whole section. Right. Now development. Development is a little different because we have a lot of subsections. So I'm going to show you how to create subsection like this. First we have this one. For development. Oh, the image as well. Let's add content. This is the label. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this because it's not any different from other activities. this is just a label, and this is the label as well. And then page, this is the file resource. I'm gonna copy these resources and paste it into the other course. I selected these items and then copy, go here, and then paste module bottom. Great. Now let's add the subsection. Add subsection after. In order for these videos to show like this as a scrollable row, you have to change this section type. Video editing. And section type, you have to choose video grid. So the difference between a video grid and grid here is that if you use grid, all activities, including interactive video, say page, file, resource, all activities will be shown as grid. If you choose video grid, that means only videos is shown as grid. The other activities beside interactive video will be shown as a regular list. And we also have scrollable grid. That is what we want. There's another scrollable video grid. So the difference is that if you choose scrollable grid, that also includes the other activities beside interactive video. If you choose this one, then it only shows the video, the interactive videos in this subsection. Okay, when I choose either this one or this one, it's fine. Save changes. Okay, and then I can add the video, right? To add video, I can right click and you see the same thing, insert module. In order to add interactive video, you can hold Control and then click one of these options. Now this form is shown, and this is where you can add the interactive video. I'm gonna go ahead and paste the links to the video in here. Okay, so I have these links to the videos here, and I also added the custom title. Click Save Changes. Now I have the video. You can do the same for these sections. And this is a regular section, interactive content. You see here, it's displayed as list. So to do that, let's create another section. Have to change its type to list, video list. And then Okay, and then you can add the video. Okay, and for the remaining sections, they are similar. Going to do that now. Great. And for other section 5, it's very simple. Section 6, section 7, it's nothing special. So I'm gonna copy these sections. Copy and then paste after. And this one too. Okay, I'm gonna delete these 5 sections. To select multiple sections, you can press Ctrl on keyboard and then click. And then delete. Conclusion. Okay. Great. Let's handle this section restriction. So for section 2, comprehension check chapter 1 must be marked complete. Comprehension check for chapter 1. Topic 2, missing activity. Comprehension check for chapter 2. Development comprehension check for chapter 3. And okay, let's double check. And this is the date. Okay, student view. Log. Okay, so that should be it. Finally, I also want to set this course introduction as a pre-task, meaning when the student access this course, they are supposed to read this course introduction and mark complete before they can do anything else. So I can use this option in the format options, pre-task, course introduction, until activity is complete. I click save. If I switch to student view, okay, course introduction is pop up automatically. And if I close this and refresh the page again, it shows up again. I have to mark this activity is complete. Right, now it's complete. If I refresh the page, it doesn't show anymore. Okay, so that's what we want. Let's talk about grouping this section. It's not part of this design. I just wanted to show you how you can put cards into group. For example, I want the first 3 section into one part, and 4, 5, 6 into second part, and this one is the last part. So I'm gonna do this. I select 3 sections here, and then use this bulk action, manage group. We're gonna call this part 1, part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, the first one, part 1, and then click save changes. And if you want to ungroup, you can select all of them and then unset. Part 1. This is going to be part 2. And this is part 3. If I want to change the title, I can do so by clicking on this edit icon and then rename it. As you can see here, you cannot rename the key because there are some sections that are inside this part, so you cannot rename or delete it. So what you need to do, for example here, you have to ungroup it first, right? Ungroup, and then now you can edit or delete part 1 because it doesn't have any sections inside anymore. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section.